4 people, 4 thumbs up. Perfect. Perfect attendance. A plus. A plus. How are we looking? We looking all right? We doing all right? Yeah?
Good work. Chip.
Chip, Chip! Good to see you, Chippy.
Here.
Good to see the old Chips here. The old Chipperoo. Holy smokes, look at all them comments. Brennan, Kevin, Chainsaw Canuck,
Russ Hudson.
Russ Hall, John Hudson. Wow, look at you guys go. Woodchuck Man. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Billy.
Yeah, we are. Brennan.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Snowing on the mountain like crazy today at work. Holy. Still snowing up there. There was about 3.5 inches, 3.5, 4 inches when I left. Doing those pines showed us other week tomorrow. Oh, right on, Chip. Andrew Scott. Good to see you, Andrew.
Sparky.
Getting rain, but can't wait for the snow action. It's probably not very far away from you. Probably not very high. We're about 44,000, 4,500 feet at work at the pit, at the quarry. And it was pure snow. And it was snow halfway down the mountain. So the snow level, I would say, is probably about 3,500 feet here. The wood hole is probably getting snow. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go see if I can get back in there either tomorrow or Sunday. All caps, all night. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, Andrew. Oh, I love it. Good to see you, Russ. Russ, what do you got going on this weekend? What are you doing, buddy? My side of the state sucks, though. We
What
might
pictures, Hudson?
dusting all year, but we will see. Of your remodel.
Oh, pretty good for 3 chicks, right?
Limitless Podcast, Bob Grenier, changing everything.
Kevin, it had to go, dude.
Right?
It was
Canuck?
goats. It had to go. Oh, that butcher block's pretty cool, huh?
Has no more time for this Manitoba boy.
No. Done.
I still love you, Andrew. Yeah, I do. And no, it's not just because you got a really super cool 266. Gonna go poke around in the woods tomorrow. Nothing else planned. Well, I'm gonna go see if I can get into the wood hole. If it's raining like this when I get up, I'm not gonna go to the wood hole. But Sunday, they're saying that Sunday isn't supposed to rain. Countertops to Johnny so he can paint the Mac logo on them. That would have been cool on the yellow ones. It's on, Andrew. You ain't the only. Doc! Thanks for joining us, Doc.
Hi, Doc.
I have a water softener and UV water filter to install tomorrow. Right on, Billy. It's okay, Andrew. You ain't the only one. Back into the high 40s next week. Freezing here. I'm getting soft as I get older. Oh, yeah, buddy. Come up here, Kenny. Keep you busy this weekend. That would be awesome, Chippy.
Chippies and Jay. You're a busy guy. You get to
When would snow stick around for the winter at the Woodhole? The snow that it's getting right now, if it's getting snow, it could stay all winter. It could just keep stacking up. It did that a few years ago. Here, we got snow in November, and it never melted off. It just kept stacking up. But this early in November, it'll warm up some, and we'll get. I would say we'll get a bunch of rain, and it'll melt off. Such a cool area and cool town. I love it here. A lot of things going on here that aren't real. I'm not real super keen on, but.
Don't start.
Three piles of snow. Behind a skating rink. Oh. Must have got new ice, huh? Kevin says, keep your snow there, Chippy. Everybody have a good week? I did. First half of the week went super fast. Yesterday went really fast. I put my big boy pants on and got in the D8 cat. Yesterday. That was a good experience.
Ooh, Warren Rice is getting snow here.
Oh yeah, it's probably snowing like crazy, Jess. Oh yeah.
No, that's stupid.
Eric, hi-ho, was watching my saw on the Aaron Lynch channel. How y'all doing? Good, how are you doing, Eric?
Mom's here.
Mom? Hey, kiddos. Boy, yeah, Chippy. She was out running her hot rod saw,
I told him.
cutting stuff up.
He was surprised it even ran.
Andrew Scott, I have never operated a cat, all caps, all night.
Oh,
Saws are hot. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, buddy. How you doing today? Good country is all caps all night too, huh? I love it. Good to see you, good country. Yeah, buddy.
Easy money crew?
Easy Money Crew. Hey, Taz, how's it going? It's going good, Easy Money. Chainsaw Canuck ran a cat once. Wasn't intimidated. Let's go. Hockey season's in full swing. Good country's back. I love it. Bradley's Lieutenant and Mrs. Bradley send their love. Thank you, Bradley's on Catbird Hill. Great to see you. Thank you so much. And our love right back to you. Good country living. Been a minute, right? Johnny must be working. Yeah. Yeah, Johnny's off work. He should be driving home. He's probably listening. Saw Shack shenanigans.
Cats. Is it like a Canadian thing today?
I don't know.
Chippy don't start doing it either.
He will.
No, just be an ass.
Good country. Heck yeah. Andrew Scott. Busy summer. Flip. Oh, isn't that awesome? Easy Money. Been thinking about getting that 410 120 with the square jig kit. That's it right there, buddy. That's it right there. Let me make a suggestion, okay? Or not a suggestion. Then let me give you a little bit of insight of what I have learned with my setup with the 410 120. Okay? As opposed to the 510 120. It's a 510 or 520. Either way, if you're going to order one, Easy Money or anybody else, the tilt, okay, the 410 120, it only tilts. It will tilt, okay? It will tilt. And like the Tecomec that Ed has on his site that he sells on his website as well, which is like this. It doesn't tilt. It slides in and out flat like this, okay? The 510 or 520, one or two, it's not the 610 or nothing like that, I'm pretty sure. I think it's the next step up from the 410. It tilts and it slides. So if you don't have a CBN wheel, as your wheel gets smaller, you have to use less tilt to keep it going in with the wheel getting smaller. Okay? So what that does is in what I've found is you lose. It's possible to lose sharpness of your chain, and your angles will change. Okay? Because as you go in with just the tilt, now if you could tilt and go in flat, and then you could keep your continuous tilt, and you would have the consistent sharpening on your teeth throughout the whole life of the chain. Okay? So if you have the funding to go one step higher than the 410 120 and get that tilt and the slide in and out telescopic, do that. Tree Veteran. Good to see you, Tree Veteran.
Dave Slinger.
Dave Slinger. Great to see you, Dave Slinger.
Sniper.
But the 410 120, it works fantastic. And I have the CBN wheel as well. So I don't have to worry so much about that. I don't have to go in, I don't have to change my angle or try to chase the wheel back in as it wears out, a regular stone wheel. The Tecomec that Ed sells on his website, it telescopes in and out. It slides in and out flat, okay? But I think the 520, 510 or 520, read in the description. It'll show you what it does. The 410 doesn't do it. The 410 only does the tilt. It doesn't go in and out. The 520 goes in and out and tilts. Easy Money. The CBN wheels are sold out, sadly. Absolutely. They sell out fast. But if you really definitely want one, order it when it's on back order. So you don't just continually see it on back order, because they don't last long. When he gets them up there, when he gets them on the website, they sell out super fast. But if you buy it on back order, it's like a pre-order. If you buy it on back while it's on back order, you're on that list. So when he gets his next shipment in, you're one to get it, right? And they're awesome. They take out so much of the guesswork, so much of the setup. It's unbelievable how amazing it is, and it shines the tooth, sharpens the tooth very wonderfully. Probably would have bought the 510 if I knew then what I know now. I would have too, Andrew. I would have too. I would have gone that route. I would have spent the extra money and got the 510, 520, whatever it is. I would have went with the 5 series. That's what I'll call it, is the 5 series grinder. I would have went with that one that slides and tilts. So, but that's why we're here, right? That's why we're here, is to test things and give input on them and give our knowledge, share our knowledge, so other people can benefit from it, if that's what you want to call it, right? If it can help someone else, if it can help someone else's experience be a bit better. I'd go with the 520, 120 or the Jolly Evo grinder that Ed sells. He is a whole lot cheaper. And you might look into that. You might see if they have, if Tecomec makes one. If Tecomec puts one out that does swivel and slides, you might look into that. Thought about getting another grinder so I can have a setup for round, then have one for square. Brennan, if you're gonna round something, file it. That's just my 2 cents. Looks like the 520 tilts and the chain vise slides. The chain vise. It goes in and out, right? The whole thing, that whole thing. The tilt and this everything, that whole head, the whole swivel head, the whole thing, it goes in and it tilts. The top tilts. You loosen that big knob on the bottom, and you can turn it this way, or you can tilt it, and then on the one where it will slide, it also slides in or out. Squirrel snapper. Temper. Yeah. Okay, another tip for grinding. Don't just hold it down to the metal. And the CBN wheel eliminates, I would say, at least 50% of the heat from the wheel, to the tooth. It gets away from the wheel faster on the CBN than it does an actual stone wheel. But if you're burning the chain and you're ruining the temper, you're holding it on there too long. You see too many sparks at once, right? That's what ruins chains. Was never able to get down square filing by hand. Watched so many videos but could not get it to work for me. So I just now order a square ground chain, see it in person, and maybe that will help. It will. It will. Do you see good? Is your vision good? If your vision isn't all that great, go to Walmart or go to a local gas station and buy some cheaters, buy the reading glasses, and make sure you can see it, okay? And then take that factory ground chain and put your square file in the groove.
He's 19, so he can see good.
Put your file in that groove and move it around, wiggle it around until it fits in there like a puzzle. And everything lines up. The part of the file that does the underside of the top plate, the one that makes the working corner, and the one that goes for your side plate. And look at that and find that angle and envision it. See those firewood channels using a Dremel, and they hold that thing there way too long.
Morning Wood. Some of these names are weird.
Morning Wood, dollar store. Yeah, buddy, you're on it. Hey, I went up to the wood hole last weekend. They were punching the road, the spur road that goes into the wood hole. They were punching in that way. They weren't quite to where I go in, off of that spur road yet, but I guarantee you they're there this week. Have you been there this week?
Just seen that.
I'll try my best. Square filing RS chains is rough unless it's older chain. TazTech tips, I'm freaking telling you. I'm 19, I can see great. Awesome. Because that is a huge part.
Yeah.
That is a huge part of what helped me be able to become a better hand filer and work with the grinder is glasses. To be able to see it. It improved my filing and my sharpening skills all the way around 25%. Easy. If not 50. Yeah, easy money. You can do it. Square filing is a lot of patience. It's a lot of patience. Me, I don't so much have the patience. I can do it, but I don't have the patience. So I got a grinder. Right? Gotten to support my friend Ed from Square Cutter. That square jig is unbelievable. Billy, tech tip from Billy right here. Take video of yourself, then watch it. Yeah. Is getting blurry and long distance for sure. Yeah, tree veteran. Heck yeah, buddy. Morning Wood. I was up near there Tuesday since they were active on that spur a bunch. I went to the spur on the right, just past the meadow where they were done. Oh, awesome. I like round. Takes forever square filing unless chain has been done. Yeah, buddy. Travis. Good evening, Tasmaniacs. How's everyone? Good to see you, Travis. How are you, buddy? You getting snow? Still getting snow? Keep giving the square filing a go by hand, but still getting a grinder. Yeah, buddy. Well, it's good. It's good. It's good to do both. Okay? Here's why. If you have a round grinder, right, and you grind round, and you go to the woods, and you nick something, you have a round file, right? You can just touch it up. Same thing with square grind. Okay? Once you learn those angles, and the angles are there, and you get the angles right on your grinder, all you got to do is touch it up, right?
Well, maybe you guys can meet up since he's going tomorrow.
Going up tomorrow should be near the wood hole. Right on, Morning Wood. If it's not pouring rain, I'll be there. I'll be there probably around. I'll probably be at the big meadow right off the main Kalispell Road. I'll probably be there around 6:30. Doing good. It snowed about a foot Tuesday. Haven't had any more since, but there's more on the way. Crazy weather. Oh yeah, buddy. It's just pouring rain here, but at about 3,500 feet, snowing all day. I don't want snow. Lots of new Canadians here. There will be 300 collisions here in Edmonton. No joke. It's all about It's all about the hangulation. Hangulation. I'm going to need some explanations on that word. Beautiful Friday here in the east. I'm standing here in shorts. Oh man, veteran wants snow.
Who the hell's in shorts?
For sure. Nice. Maybe I will run into you at least. Oh, that'd be awesome, Morningwood. Practice makes perfect, and it's good to know how to do it by hand in case I have to when I'm out cutting, like you said. Yeah, buddy. It all helps the experience, right? A sharp chain will make your chainsaw experience 100 times better. The AA Ron 500i really impressed me in your latest video. Must watch video, folks. Andrew Scott, I will tell you this right now. First off, thank you, Andrew, for the compliment on the videos and on the saw. Okay? But like in the last video, the one that went up today, where I put on the screen, remember, this is stock chain. Andrew, it only gets better. That I can tell you. The next 500i videos that you see are much better. I've learned things about this 500i. The way that it runs, to hear whether or not it has picked up the tune completely. The last 3 videos, that saw did not pick up the tune completely. But now, after those videos and learning and listening, I know what it needs to sound like to get it in its tune. Okay? So, stay tuned. Like I say, stay tuned. Because it only gets better. When I get rid of the stock chain, then it gets really good. Yeah, oh yeah, Kevin. Aaron, good to see you, Aaron. What about if you put chain on backwards, it won't get dull? No, it'll just temper it. It'll just temper it, and if you ever turn it around the right way, it'll only work good once. Grinder conversation and a 500i, Aaron Lynch. Yeah, buddy. What do you think about 309 machines port jobs? Was thinking of sending my 500i to him.
Do it.
I have a recommendation. I recommend Aaron Lynch for the 500i. Aaron Lynch builds a 500i and makes it an all-around chainsaw. When I say all-around, I mean wood this big to wood this big. There aren't many people that have done that with the 500i. Aaron Lynch is one of them. Zach, good to see you, Zach. Reds? Taz, what's up with your nephew? Did you give him some square chain? Has there been going balls to the wall with the pro? He's been running it quite a bit. He likes it, and I didn't get him any square ground chain yet. I did hand file it for him about 2 weeks ago when he was down. I hand filed it for him. I said, this is what you want this saw to feel like when you put it in the wood. Yeah. Owns that 30. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. And like I said, stay tuned because it only gets better. It only gets better. The little burp is my fault. That's operator failure. That's operator failure. That's nothing on the saw. That's nothing on the build. None of that business. That's the operator. Those saws are going to do that. The 572 does it. The 592 does it. All the auto tune, Mtronic, they'll all do it. That was me. But that on these last 3 videos, that saw was not. If you hear it, if you go back and listen to it when it's sitting there idling, you can hear it. You can hear it. Listen to it, and then when I get a video, the next videos of the 500i that'll be coming out, listen to both of them, and you'll hear what I'm talking about. If it sounds like it's out of time and it's an irregular idle, don't touch the throttle. Let it do its thing until it sits there and flatlines and idles properly. If you're having trouble with the saw doing strange things at strange RPM, different RPMs and that kind of stuff, just either shut it off and start over, hit the primer ball a couple times, fire it back up, and just let it sit and do its thing until it's a steady idle, till it sounds right, to where it doesn't sound like it's missing. Once again, that's nothing on the build, that's nothing on the port work, that's nothing on any of that. That is the saw becoming acclimated to where it is at that moment. Sometimes it takes 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes. Sometimes it takes 2 minutes. And it's golden. Kevin Duff. I did some 32-inch white oak bucks with my Aaron Lynch Ported 461 today. It eats. Yes, Kevin Duff. Love it. Easy money. Email me. Yeah, buddy. Burps a lot as well. Yes, Andrew Scott. Definitely. That's me. Easy money. Aaron A. Lynch want to port my 500? Oh, hell yes, he wants to port your 500.
You can calm down, sir. Good God.
Oh, I love this. I gotta get I'm sorry, Aaron, that I haven't gotten more videos out on it. I have a ton from what I just put out, following the first tree with it, limbing it, bucking it. I've got so much more going on with it, with 32-inch bar, 28-inch bar, round filed, square ground, a couple more, I think, stock chain, but I'm telling you, it flat rips.
Read Aaron's comment.
Port it, don't snort it. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I love that, man. You tell him, Mama. Taz, your excitement says it all. Oh yeah, tree veteran. It's no joke. That saw's no joke.
You still have to ship mine, Aaron.
Johnny Arnett. Great to see you, brother. Great to see you. Hope you made it home safe from work, and I hope you had a good day at work, buddy. We already been at this a half an hour. Man, I'm just flapping today.
Yeah, you are.
Hit that thumbs up if you have not. Hello, everyone. Got home from work, too busy on the interstate to text. Been listening to y'all. Hello, TazMan and Mama Taz. Thank you, Johnny Arnett. I knew you was listening. At 4:06, I think. 4:06 p.m. Somewhere at 4:08, somewhere in there. I even said it. Bet Johnny's listening. Driving down the road. Ted Neitzel. Hello from Colville. Good to see you, Ted. Ted's getting quite the lineup of chainsaws going here. He's going to be showing up hot rodding all around Tazapalooza next year.
Well, he better be bringing it. Old Ted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy money. Easy money. Yeah. Record yourself. Record yourself running your 500i before you send it to Aaron, okay? And just keep a hold of that video. Keep a hold of that video. Cut and run it in small wood, medium-sized wood, big wood, whatever you got. Run your stock one. And then when you get that thing back from Aaron, do the same. Try to do the same thing with it and video it and watch them back to back. It's unbelievable difference. It's beyond night and day. Doing my 462, I think.
Sweet.
Just sent you an email, Aaron. Right on. Hey, Johnny, do you have a round file for 404? That'd be a 730 seconds.
Well, and tell Aaron if it's raining and it's access or whatever.
I understand the backlog of vids. I already got vids loaded through December 7th right now. Right, buddy? Yeah. Energy, my brother. Friday night helps others. This place freaking rocks. The positive shift is underway. Oh, yeah, Billy. I just can't. I don't know. I try to put it into words, you know. I stand there just in awe. Sometimes I edit those parts out of the videos. Sometimes but sometimes I just stop, like even in the middle of a cut, and I'm just like, I cannot believe that a chainsaw that only weighs this much will do what this thing's doing. It's unreal. I was impressed with the 500i stock, okay, because of the power to weight in the big wood, right? I wasn't real enthused about the small wood situation and all that and whatever. But with this ported thing, it's like... Joey Gordon. Good to see you, Joey Gordon. How are you, buddy? Andrew Scott, still all caps. Lloyd, good to see you. How's work going, Lloyd?
Is there like a bunch of junk behind this?
How's work going? Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you hand me a tool?
Gotta start making more videos. Reds. When I send 500i to Aaron, I want it done like yours, Taz. Well, and here's something to think about. Okay? I'm not gonna say any names or any of that and whatever. But here's what I know. Here's what I know about Aaron Lynch and his port work. One, absolutely amazing. Two, he's hands-on. When I say hands-on, I mean hands-on and eyes-on, in person. Doesn't just look at something and think that it's the same as the last one he did. Because they're not. Right? People in the chainsaw world, if you've heard of people decking the cylinder and decking and working the cases and this and that to match and to do these certain things that porter sees in that software potential. Aaron does that. Some other people put it in a machine and treat it like they're all the same. They're not. These chainsaws are kind of like human beings. There ain't another one like you. Like you. Right? There ain't another one like me. I hope there isn't anyway. But anyway, Aaron is hands-on, and Aaron enjoys what he does, or obviously he wouldn't do it, right? And another thing that Aaron appreciates is Aaron appreciates seeing his work at work, doing work.
Responsibilities.
Right? So just something to think about, I want to be like you one day, TazMan. Joey Gordon.
Joey.
I love you, brother. Johnny Arnott. Oh, I know he is. He is hardworking. Absolutely can't beat reliable mechanics. Tree Veteran have 3 of his saws. He's doing my 462 right now. He definitely is most dependable on and hands-on. Yes. 2 same saws, import them the same. They won't act the same. Exactly. Right? Just like some saws, of a certain make, don't need the base gasket taken out from the factory. Grab another one off the shelf. Yep. That one needs the base gasket deleted, right? Aaron sees these things and doesn't, doesn't just put it on a machine and say, make a 1 1/4 by 7/8 rectangle. Because that might not be what that saw needs. Even though there was a stack of them this high, they ain't all the same. When you get that saw from Aaron, he's run it way enough to know it's trouble-free. That's right. Just jacking around 2 cycles are very finicky. They can be. Like Bing Bang's individuals.
The caps. It's just...
Responsibilities, that's right. That's why I am an old Mac man. She can be hard to start, and she ain't the fastest, but brother, she has been at my side for years and is still sought after. That's right, Johnny Arnett. Gotta love them old Macs. Anyone can port a saw, only certain folks stand behind what they do. People make the difference. Yes. Yes, we do. And when we get a saw ported by someone in the community or from anybody else, we should, I feel like we should put them in operation and help that person. Not only get more work, or you know what I mean? Not only for that, but for their knowledge. We've talked about this multiple times here on the channel. You know, out here where I'm at, it's different than there. So Aaron Lynch and John Bob Millwright, they want to know. They want to know what their saws will do out here. Because if somebody else orders a saw, now they have a what you could call, I guess, a West Coast recipe, right?
Yeah.
Tried and true, and they've seen it in action, doing multiple different things: falling trees, bucking trees, limbing trees. You know, as good a person as he is a saw builder. Ozdat, good to see you, Ozdat. That's right, Billy. You're spot on, brother. How to watch you on the big screen and see the live chat at the same time. Taz Clan. Love it, Oz. That's facts, Aaron. That's facts, brother. There is only one 500i that ain't impressed with, and it's even ported. Where did that one come from, Brennan? I mean, if you don't want to say, don't say.
Yeah.
But I will say this. What? Who was it?
We don't know.
Delivery Brian. Was it Delivery Brian that had the 500i at your guys' get together? Curly Bill. Jason Tong, good to see you, Jason.
Rips.
Brennan, are you saying yep? Are you saying yep to Tree Veteran or to me? Tree Veteran, had to say it.
That's funny.
Brennan, the only thing I saw was the matter with that chainsaw was the chain was dull. And I mean dull. That saw ran good. There was no 4-stroke in that saw, and it was wound tight. Wound tight. Dull chain, and it stayed in it. With a sharp chain, that saw, whew.
Hi, Brian.
Brian Johnston, Tasman and Mama. How's it going, y'all?
And Curly's smoking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scared to death when I ported my first
I bet
500i.
you were.
Oh man, yeah. When you put that,
It's a lot of money.
when you put that price tag on a chainsaw, you know, and doing research and knowing what it would cost to put get a new cylinder for it, if something goes sideways or whatever, you know, I mean, that cost just puts the factor in a whole different level. Say hello to everyone, Mama Taz. Don't be that way. We will start with the climbing again.
Oh, Johnny.
Did another hickory last and couldn't figure out why my chain kept going dull. Looked around. Mama Taz is climbing?
No.
Cool.
No. No.
Oh, yeah.
What? Get out of here.
Where is it?
What?
Your climber. From
Oh.
Old Timer. Your climber axe.
I think it's in the
Responsibilities, right? Says right on it, climber. Can't own an axe that says climber on it if you don't climb. She don't even climb a damn ladder.
No, it's not for me.
Joey Gordon, I need to send you this other carb I have for the 193. Awesome. I would love to try it, Joey Gordon. I would love to try it. I want to run that saw. If I can get myself a 500i, I won't port it. Just going to send it to Aaron.
Right? Back to that, you have to box mine up and send it to Aaron.
418. Oh, no, tree veteran. Taz ain't speaking to me, burning that. Trees were from 1930. Wow, tree veteran. Oh, boy.
What is that axe? Is it in the house?
Must be. I'd be too scared to do it. Mama Taz, get you a lift.
Nope.
One of those spider bucket man lifts.
Nope.
Shut all the climbers up.
Nope.
Yeah, Billy. He didn't say get in the spider lift and go as high as
Oh
it'll
my
go the
God,
first
no.
time you ever go up.
I'm all panicking just thinking about it. No.
Panic attack sitting over
Totally. Oh, no.
here.
We have one in town, Joey.
Joey Gordon, TazMan, how far is the still dealer from you? About a mile.
Maybe half a mile. Travis, almost next door.
I don't climb either, Mama Taz. It's like me, happy on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Those lifts are sweet, but definitely got to be careful. They're not strong like a bucket truck.
Yeah, no. You can even pay me.
Do you fly in planes, Mom Taz?
I have. I fly big ones. It has to be a big plane. It can't be those little puddle jumper things.
You get in those Cessna?
Shit, no. No.
33 people. We're doing awesome today. We dropped a spar and it dented in the bucket real good. Oh boy. Johnny, how was work today, brother? Hit the toolbox area. Okay. Tell them to order a carb for it and let me know the cost. I think it's around 65 bucks. If it's raining, if I don't make it to the Woodhole tomorrow, I'll run down there and see what they got to have for one.
That's funny, Kevin.
If I climb the tree, all I picture is that scene of Chris Farley on the palm tree in Beverly Hills Ninja. Need to fly with my buddy, Mama. I was in his Vans RV7 doing 215 feet off the ground. My buddy flipped one, taking it back to the rental store. Oh no! Worst thing that would happen, Miss Corey, is you wound up climbing like a girl.
I am a girl, Curly. If you
I don't
haven't
climb
noticed.
either. Something about me and gravity. I think I just fall harder and faster than other folks. Sorry, TazMan, I didn't answer you when you asked about work. It's all good, buddy. I hope it's going good. Saw a scare video of a dead man in the palm tree being lowered by the fire department. Ooh, Tree Veteran, I rented a really big one. I will say you need to be extra careful. They made me get some dumb expensive insurance for tree work. Oh yeah, buddy. It's on YouTube. The top fronds suffocated him. Oh wow. Work is going really well. I'm glad to hear that, Lloyd. Glad to hear that. Getting ready for a special axe build for a saw community, brother. Keep an eye out. Work sucked because it's just work. Not what I want to do, but it's what I was taught to do. Pays the bills. Getting ready for a special axe build for a saw community. For someone in our saw community, Johnny, you got the person picked out and you're building it for him? Is that what's going on? Love working third shift. $500 a month.
So where'd this thing come from?
Cody.
Are you fixing it for him?
TV Tree Veteran. Tree Veteran, where are you from? Tree Veteran says he needs a good banger axe.
When are you going to do your next axe draw, by the way?
I don't know. Should we do it?
We should do it here soon.
Should we do it now?
It could be like a Christmas present or something.
Should we do it now or wait a week? I think we should wait a week. So you already got somebody picked out for this thing, Johnny? Tree veterans from Wisconsin and Illinois border, but live in the Smokies. That's horrible, tree veteran. Gosh. What else we got for topic today? Questions? Climb on steep ground, Mrs. Taz. Just look on the high side, right? Larry. Good to see you, Larry. Hello, Taz, and everyone out there. Just got through eating some fried catfish, shrimp, and oysters down here in Southern Louisiana. Oysters! Oh, buddy!
Oysters sound good.
Delicious! What kind of oysters did you have? Smoked oysters. What? Come on. That sounds delicious.
Still
The catfish and shrimp sounds delicious, too.
Never had catfish.
Gave me nightmare. Poor guy.
No.
I guess it's common for those prawns to come down being not trimmed. I did not see full story or climb line. TazMan, just what? Joey Gordon?
Joey, I'm gonna kick your ass.
What is the best kind of oil mix? Oh, goodness sakes, woodchuck. You know, I really don't even know how to answer that. I don't. I think,
Joey, I'm gonna kick your ass.
I think if you can find a 2-cycle engine oil that is for air-cooled 2-cycle motor, I think you're good to go. That's what I think about oil.
So Joey's up for the next axe raffle?
But on the other one, We had ribeyes for supper. They was great. Awesome, Joey Gordon. She won't be able to sleep tonight with all the nightmares about tree climbing. It is, Jason. Because here's why it's loaded for me. My 064. Right? After all these years, 30 some years, still runs like a champ. Right? I used to run whatever kind of 2-cycle oil I could get in that thing. And then I bought a snowmobile. A Polaris XLT, 1995. And I started running, and I had gallons of mix oil for my snowmobile. Injection oil, right? And I ran that in my 64 forever. So, and that wasn't for air cooled engines. That was a liquid cooled engine 2-stroke oil.
Got it, Joey.
And some people don't think there's a difference, but there is a difference. Because a water cooled 2-stroke engine runs a whole lot cooler than air cooled. Right? And RPMs create heat. Right? You ever seen an average snowmobile off the showroom floor come out and run 13,500 RPMs? No. Not off the showroom floor. Ain't happening. Right? Chainsaws run at a higher RPM. Almost twice as high as a snowmobile. Right? Ruger Farming. What's up, folks? Been a while since I have been on here. Good to see you, Ruger. It has been a while. Johnny, 40-1 new saws, 32-1 for older saws. That's a good number to go by, Johnny. Absolutely. Red Armor and 100% is great. Water Bowl, best cooling on planet Earth. Happy Friday, Tasman. East Coast Ozzy's in the house. Good to see you, Ozzy. That's for the carb. Just tell them to get you one. Okay. I will. Thank you, Joey Gordon. Jason Tung, I run 40-1 Husqvarna synthetic because it's available, and every saw I run on it, tear down, wet, and clean. Just what works for me. Delivery Brian. Good to see you, Delivery Brian. And that's another thing is what do you have access to? Some people like that Echo Red Armor. If you're in Canada, run this. Or if you're in the States and have a really super cool Canadian friend, or 10, run this.
That's the Shippy segment?
Yep. And if you're in the States and you want to run this, and you can't get it, because you can't get it, Castrol, motorcycle, 2-stroke oil, same thing as this right here. This is a Castrol product. Made for steel. You just buy Castrol in the States. And it's cheaper than this. Good luck with VP Synthetic. Is Canadian still oil better? This. Super cool Canadian friend. Right there. It's one of them.
Chippy?
It's one of them. Andrew Scott, I still have your gallon jug of bar oil that you left here. I did a tack test on that. That's pretty good oil from, that's pretty good oil. You got a good one there, buddy. Keep buying that stuff. Everything in the States sucks. I've seen Richard's video. Good stuff. Saber. 32 to 1-ish. In everything. Curly Bill. Old school. Still in the background. Husqvarna HP is what I've run for 20 years and no issues. Here's another thing. I'm glad somebody brought that up. Who brought that up? How come I can't remember? Who brought that up? Billy says Pennzoil multi-purpose. Who asked that? Woodchuck Man. Woodchuck Man. If you find a two-stroke, here, I'm just gonna throw this out there. If you find two-stroke oil, I don't care what it is. I don't care. I don't care if it's this. I don't care if it's Klotz. I don't care if it's Still. I don't care if it's Husqvarna. I don't care what it is. I don't care how old it is. I don't care how new it is. Put it in your chainsaw. Run it in your chainsaw at 40 to 1, 32 to 1, whatever you choose. Flip a coin. Don't matter, right? This is what gives oils, in my mind, a lot of the time. Not every time, but a lot of the time. What gives oil a bad name is people can't sharpen their damn chainsaw. And that right there is a Tasmaniac's fact. Right there. A sharp chain will give oil a bad name. Because that's the first thing people ask. What kind of oil you run? Oh, Husqvarna, Steel Ultra. Oh, that shit, that ain't no good. That stuff's junk. But they don't ever look at the chain. And they don't know that they held it at a piece of wood for 4 minutes straight, and the piece of wood was only this big. Run a sharp chain, and when it gets dull, stop. Stop. Sharpen your chain or put a new chain on and go back to work. That's my 10 cents on two-stroke oil. Because, like East Coast Ozzy says, he's been running Husqvarna HP for 20 years and no issues. And I'll bet you, if you look at his chainsaw, I bet his chain is sharp. And I'll bet his bar isn't all, the paint ain't all burnt off. And his bar isn't blued. And his teeth aren't blued. And like I said, not every time, but most of the time. A dull chain and straight gas is the death of way too many chainsaws. Smile when you point your finger at me, Pilgrim. Come far, Pilgrim. Also, if your saw is tuned to 40 to 1, you can run 32 to 1 or 50 to 1 without tuning, from what I've been told. Yes, I run 14,000 in the cut. Chain dull. Yeah, it's goats. Oh, goats. Busy day. I'll catch you next week. Thank you, goats. Appreciate you, buddy. I know you're super busy, man. We love you. I got a vid I got to put up. Exactly what Taz is talking about. A guy brought me his saw because it cut crooked. Yes, Travis. Yes. The more of this we can do, the better off our chainsaw community will be because of it. I'm serious. One of my next videos, I have a rant about sharp chain and dull chain and ported saws and stock saws. You can have all the ported saws, the world's most hot rod saw in the world, but it don't do you no good if you run a dull chain. If you're running a dull chain, I don't care what you got. It's not. It's not good for it. It's chainsaw abuse, and I don't stand for it. And that's a fact right here. Holy Joey Gordon! No, 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 no!
God, you're in timeout again.
Joey, you were doing so good, buddy. Oh my gosh! Thank you, Joey Gordon. Oh. Bar was blued, no paint. Yeah, Travis. Yeah. People, you gotta run a sharp chain. You got to. Should be a crime. Yes, Russ. Mix your oil to spec on and run your saw with respect. Your saw will perform. Sharp chain is part of respect for your saw. Exactly, Ozzy. Yes, we have to make a difference.
Well, here's the thing. How can you not tell it's not sharp?
I know.
Shit, I can tell.
It should be a crime.
It's ridiculous. Don't get me freaking started.
Joey Gordon for president. Absolutely, Kevin Duff. I love it. Joey Gordon, thank you so much. Can I see a whole bunch of comments to Joey Gordon? Right to Joey Gordon? Like, click on the comment thing on that super chat.
He's got 10 thumbs up on it.
I know. I want to see I'd like to see the whole screen red with Joey Gordon. I love that. I'm glad that they did that. You the man. Good Country says, some never clean the bar out either, right? And wonder why, and wonder why their chain gets loose every 2 minutes.
Thanks, Sparky.
Right? Cutting dirt and under the stumps. Thank you guys. Thanks everybody for doing this. For putting that comment in there for Joey Gordon and for Andrew Scott. I love it. Andrew Scott, what? All night. Thank you, Andrew Scott. Sorry, buddy, I missed that. I was yapping. I'm on a mission. I am on a sharp chain, long chainsaw life mission. All night. All caps, all night. I don't know how to do all that dance chant. Dance chat. Fancy. Chainsaw Canuck. Keep them sharp. Yes, buddy. Yes.
Okay, y'all need to calm down.
It is a must. It is a must. What?
Yeah, these people are getting the same.
Keep them sharp. Any respectful saw owner would never run a dull chain. That's right, Ozzy. And I've never seen East Coast Ozzy run a chainsaw. Am I right, Ozzy? Did you run dull chains in those saws that you ran that oil in for 20 years? Did you run dull chains? I better get out to the barn and do some sharpening, Kevin does.
Do you feel like you're in trouble?
I noticed a while back I started getting my top plate too thin, over filing, so went back old school. Yeah, but here's the other thing about that, Tree Veteran. You noticed it. You figured out why when you put it to the wood, it cut like crazy, didn't it? For about 3 cuts. And then it went away. But you figured out why. And it's what I talk about when I do my sharpening videos. I talk about the fillet knife sharpness as opposed to a boning knife sharpness. Skinning knife sharpness. The angle of the blade. The angle of the underside of the tooth. Right? But you notice that. Being aware of what's going on with your chainsaw.
Don't lose my
chainsaw, thanks. Thank you so much for the super chats, everybody. Love it, Pete. Sharpen the chain and learn how to put the chain on besides backwards. Curly Bill. Curly Bill, are you getting your wood cut, buddy? Are you getting your wood in? You getting that done, brother? Delivery Brian, that 500 rips. It does rip. And it only gets better from here on out. Softwood here in Alberta, chains can be aggressive until you find a tarp mill. Yep. Yeah, until you find metal.
Cornbread.
You know, and sometimes you get a little extra dirt, and sometimes, you know, you just cut through the log and you hit the dirt. It happens. I'm not saying that your chain won't get dull. I'm just saying stop running it when it is dull.
Or dirty wood.
That's why we got to have clean wood around here.
Should be clean now. It's been raining for 2 days.
Smoother cut. Yes, buddy. Lloyd, gotta go. Thanks, Lloyd. Appreciate you, man. I can feel it. Been doing more raker work lately. Yes. They should have mandatory class for anyone buying a new saw to teach them how to know when their saw is dull. Yes. That would be a much better thing to do than putting a governor on it, in my opinion. Grand dog tonight. Oh, right on, Kevin. What? There's wood in Chihuahua? Yeah, we finally got some.
Just a little bit.
Never. I know how a sharp chain cuts and can't settle for less. Hand file in the bush is all I know. That's awesome, Ozzy. That is awesome. Joey Gordon, I can't believe you did that.
He's an ass, huh?
Still remember watching Sean burn through a tree for 15 minutes with chain on backwards, but his 170 is still running.
Oh my God. Sean did that?
Oh, no.
You should have videoed.
Ozdat, what did I miss? Had to water the dogs.
Travis, it's on my shelf.
Indiana Cornbread, good to see you, buddy. I made it in time to hear about sharp chains. Yeah, baby. I'm waiting for adjustable fuel management. Adjustable fuel management.
It almost went in the fireplace. Travis.
For adjustable fuel management. There's one, Travis, there's one piece.
I couldn't really burn it if somebody actually spent shipping.
Right?
To ship me a
Yes, and to file in clean wood and in dirty wood would keep chat going for a long time. Clean wood and in dirty wood. That piece of wood is super clean. It's so clean it's in the house.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I just can't stress it enough. Like screwdriver adjustable. Scott, I love the all caps.
God, it's like he's yelling at us.
I typically have to touch up my chainsaw after I trip over limbs and end up shoving the tip in the dirt. Pitchwood I left for Johnny. Did you noodle up that pitchwood? I don't think so, Travis.
Where was it at?
That's another thing, you know. There's so much about chain, you know. It's like the oil question, you know. It's like the oil subject. It's everywhere, you know. People wonder, you know. But there's also different angles and things that on chains, on a chainsaw chain, that will, you know, that make a difference in the wood that you're cutting and what you're doing with it. Right?
Travis, I think we burnt it that day.
By the door going into the shop.
Where did you say that?
Oh, that's the big pieces.
They're not there anymore. You moved them, didn't you?
By the door going in the shop.
Yeah. I told you to grab them. So I don't know if you burn them or you put them.
I think they're still on that stump. Both ways, and there's not much difference. Semi-chisel for dirty wood and full chisel for clean wood. Filed both ways by the door. Taz, I typically, like the angle of your top plate and the sharpness of it, the angle on it, on the underside of it, and the angle of the top plate itself, whether it be 25 degrees, 30 degrees, 35 degrees, 20, 25, right? That makes a difference in the type of wood that you're cutting. Your rakers are going to make a difference as well, but that angle, think about this now. That angle on the top plate is how that tooth penetrates the wood, right? If it's at a super, super sharp point, that super, super sharp point isn't going to last as long as one that's brought around, right? If you have something that's like this, it's going to dull faster than something like this. Back to the fillet knife and the boning knife, skinning knife, right? Blade angle. Next time you're in Cabela's or the Bass Pro Shop or your local hardware store, grab a couple knives. Grab a fillet knife and grab another knife, a buck knife or something. And look at the difference in the angle of it. And think about it. Which one of these for my job, like say I'm going to quarter out a deer or quarter out an elk, right? Which one of these would stay sharper longer? So that can make it's not as noticeable of a difference in aggressiveness as high and low rakers, but it does make a difference, and it does make a difference in durability. Makes a difference twixt hammering the wood or slicing into it. Yes. And finding that happy medium for the wood that you're cutting is where it's at. And when you find it, that's your recipe. Right? That's your recipe. Steel chain. Steel chain's all over the place.
Bye, Kevin.
They're round file, they're square file, they're square grind from the factory. It's all over the place. Their angles are everywhere. Sometimes I'll get a square ground chain, factory square ground chain from Stihl. The angle's at like 30 degrees. The next one I get, it'll be at like 20 degrees. It's almost like, it looks like almost straight across.
Bye, Good Country.
Good Country, thank you, buddy. Who else?
Kevin. Okay.
Thanks, Chainsaw Canuck. Appreciate you a lot, buddy. Have a good weekend. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Good Country. Love y'all. Gotta go. Stay sharp, and I'll catch you on the flip. We love you, Good Country. Stay with it, buddy. Stay with it. Full loads only. You guys want to see full loads only? Go check out Good Country Living on his channel. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Full loads only. It's no joke. I don't mess around. Cutting a lot of hardwood. What angle do you prefer on your top plate? On the very top plate of it. 25 degrees, 35 degrees. Full loads only. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I love you, Good Country. Osdat 25, and Osdat's got some hardwood. So you prefer a flatter face on the top plate of your cutter. I love it here too, buddy. And I love that you're here, and I love that you love it here. Squarer. Yes. Much more gooder, squarer. See? So now here for our softer wood, I prefer 30 degrees, probably. 30, between 30 and 35, we'll say. Of course, my Tannerite 90,000 Turinator Buster chain just blows everything out of the water. Andrew Scott, 25 degrees for me as well. Choop. At the moment, I'm running 65 degrees, but not entirely happy. 65 degrees on which? 20 to 25 works well for the wood I cut. Chippy. Thank you, Chippy. Somebody watching Christmas shows in the bathtub.
So that's funny. Was it you or the wifey?
20 to 25 works well in the wood I cut. 65 degrees vertical. Vertical. I don't know what that means, buddy. Favorite saws are the 572 and the 500, so I run about 25 to 30. 65 and 25.
Good.
I still don't know what 65 is, buddy. Vertical. Typically don't stand on it while it's cutting. I mostly let the weight of the saw take it on through. Yes, cornbread. Yes. No fighting it. No pushing on it. None of that business. Sharp chains. I gotta watch the degrees on certain chains, but I keep forgetting what degrees goes with which chain. 65 degree side plate? I don't tilt the base. Now, are you talking square ground? Canucks, the saw do the work. Square. So 65. Let the saw do the work. Oh, so you talking about that angle right there? This angle right here on your side plate? Is that what we're at? Of course, my 500 still 4 strokes, so I dog it in on the fat trunks. Yeah, cornbread. Yeah. What do we got going on?
Yeah, it's been raining for 2 days.
Raining. But we need it, that's for sure. Where did that tooth go? I know I ground one on here. What happened to it? Huh. Crazy. Send some down here. Ish! Good to see you, Ish. Want to find a nail, use a sharp chain. If you get your rakers too low, hang on though. Right, Oz, that? Is it working good for you, Oz? Maybe that ain't the chain. That ain't the chain. Looking for something that ain't even there on that chain. Oz, are you using the 50? Are you using the 50 degree or 45? Because that makes a difference as well. The angle that's what determines the angle of the underside of your top plate. 50 degrees is going to be more durable than 45 degrees or 40 degrees. Indiana, I also put seafoam in the fuel mix. It adds a little more lubricant and octane. Could be psyching out the fuel chip. I feel like it more power. Thank you, Chippy. Thank you, Johnny Arnett. Sounds like send some down here. Must be cozy in the shed with the rain outside. Oh, it's super nice in here, Ozzy. I'm not square grinding yet. I'm scared to pull the pin. Yep, stay sharp longer. Sounds like rain. We got 3 inches Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday through Thursday. Scared to pull the pin. What are you doing? We're on a saw?
It's raining.
Yeah, and I hope everybody goes on and has a great weekend this weekend. Buy a bunch of new chains to make it worthwhile. Saws don't care if they get wet.
I might melt.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go.
Sweet.
Saw's still running the rainbow.
Y'all are just a bunch of shitheads.
Start it in here where it's dry. And run for it. Make a couple cuts. Right back in here. That saw's so fast you won't even get wet.
We haven't ran the alky saw lately.
What? You made a sugar?
Yeah.
I'm melting! Ish, I love it. I'm
Yes,
not afraid
Travis.
to stick to the dogs if I have or want to. Darn it, I dropped it. Oh yeah, it's really gonna rain in it. It's gonna get with it, folks. But if I get rained out, if I don't go to the woods, I got a couple axes to work on.
Brennan, I'm not a logger.
Cutting the rain and snow. My saws run when they get wet to
Just because
the
my
truck.
family were loggers doesn't mean I'm
My saws run when they get wet to the truck. Right? Bunch of new chains to make it worthwhile. Got a wood stove and oh yeah, saws right here, buddy. Right here. Right there. It's made out of a hot water hot water heater tank. Yeah, right there. Oh, it's awesome. Come on, check it out, buddy. Little fan behind it. Oh yeah. Yeah, that thing was a lifesaver when I was working night shift, and I could come out here in the middle of the winter, super, super cold, get a fire going, stay in here all cozy all night long. It don't take much to heat this little shack. It don't take much at all. Woo. Keeps the snow melted off the roof. That's something I'm going to have to remember to do this winter. Just to start a fire in here every once in a while. Keep the snow off the roof. Then I won't have my night shift gig. Travis! Gotta run and get a pump turned on. Love y'all. Have a great weekend. Texted you a question, Taz. Keep them sharp. Right on, Travis. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man.
That's right, Ozzy.
Wood heat is the best. Oh, yeah. It just surrounds you. Thank you, everybody, for thanking all the super chatters today. I appreciate that. Because all the super chats, they help a bunch. Keep things going. Here's cornbread's mix. All right, 40-1 plus 1 ounce of seafoam per gallon of mix gas, Husky oil mix. That's a good recipe, buddy. And what you running that in your 500i? Dang. Do it again. Husky oil mix. What's the seafoam for? Yeah, everything. Cornbread says everything.
What is seafoam?
Mrs. Taz thing is going to nod off and have a climbing nightmare.
It might happen, Curly.
Had to take a phone call. I'm back. Right on, Jason. What's the seafoam for? Kevin Duff, I have 10 cords split and stacked for our little house. Right on, Kevin Duff. Is it? And so you got all your wood in for the winter? You're good to go, buddy, right? You're good to go. Isn't that a good feeling? John Hudson, 16-1, 1540 out of a 2-stroke Detroit. Better than butter. 1540 out of a 2-stroke Detroit.
Night, Chip.
Got a boogie. Hope everyone has a great night. Hope you have a great night, Chippy. Hope you have a great weekend, buddy. Thank you for the super chat, and thank you for your support. East Coast Aussie, you're exactly right. Chainsaws and wood stove is why we are here. If you need a real big saw, let me know. I now have an 880 with a 41-inch bar. Joey Gordon.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. I need probably 3 more cord and I'm set. We don't have seafoam. I might be short on wood. El Nino. Well, I guess you better just get out there and cut you some more, buddy. Huh? Curly gets it. Seafoam cleans out sludge, adds lubricant, adds octane, and smells good. Does it smoke? Does it smoke more with seafoam in it? Or does it not? And have you run a Cornbread, have you run a brand new saw starting out running seafoam to see if it keeps anything from sludging up or carbon deposits and all that kind of stuff? Have you noticed any of that type of stuff with the seafoam? That's why I figured 10 cords this year, Andrew. Nothing like pitchy fur. That's right, brother. Like a freight train. If it's a hopper build. Oh boy. Good to go. Everything I'm doing now is for next year. Yeah, Kevin Duff. Joey Gordon. I've got an 880 with a 36, and I have a 48-inch still bar. Cost me $500. Still in the box. Bought it for a 7-foot diameter. Redeem. Should help with ash and varnish.
Red gum.
Red gum. The 48-inch bar by itself costs that much? Or the whole saw-ish?
What?
Just a bar?
For 48?
Wow, for any bar, $500. It's not a harvester. That's crazy-ish. I ran a hopper job and an Aaron job today. Oh, right on, Kevin Duff. Down here. Yeah, ish. I use castor oil. Not much carbon buildup. Now, Oz, when you say castor oil, is it the company castor oil? Is it Castrol? Or is it actual castor oil? Like our 925, 927, whatever. Is it actual castor oil? Long way away. Yeah, buddy. It helped to bring back to life an old 211 limmer. Right on, Cornbread. Rock oil. They use it in speedway bikes. That's cool, Oz. Duff, we need to get together and make a video of all the builds we have. Haha, it may be a long video. Yeah, Joey Gordon. Smells awesome. That's Aussie dollars, about 70 cents US to the dollar. Still, but that's still $400.
Well, I looked up the bars and you get a, what is it, 59 steel bar roller for $4 something.
How much does an 880 with a 48-inch bar weigh?
Right?
Not as much as that. Oz prices are out of control. Heaps. My favorite saw is my Black & Decker 42cc. 76 pounds. 76 what? Jason Tung, a lot. That is a lot. That's a lot. But just imagine that. Once you got it on the wood, in that big wood, you just stand there and hang on to the throttle, right? And just let her eat. As much as half a pickup. It's freaking heavy, Joey Gordon says. It needs a set of wheels. Yeah, ish. Hicks, Josh and Megan, so glad you could make it. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, everyone. Good to see you guys. Hicks, you going to be around tomorrow? You busy tomorrow? Johnny Arnett, I use gun oil, olive oil, vegetable oil, lard, and motor oil. Yeah, Johnny's got a special mix, right? Huh? Thank you guys so much. Great, so great to see you guys. Josh and Megan. Woohoo! They made it. Yeah. All day tomorrow, brother. Right on. I have to get a hold of you. Can I call you? Hicks, please. We still have to chat. John Arnett, we still have to chat. Hops number 9. Yeah, buddy. Oz, yeah, mate. Not for women and children. Absolutely. Awesome. Awesome, buddy. I really want to go to the Woodhull tomorrow, but now I'm kind of hoping that it kind of keeps raining. But it might be snowing up there, so I might just have to go. See, right?
Yeah, you're going.
Go early. Go early, and if it's whatever, just turn around and come home. Yeah? All right. Talk me into it. That's what we'll do. I'll throw the chains in. Away we'll go. Oh, Aaron. Aaron.
Oh, God. He hasn't said anything for like ever, and all of a sudden.
Mr. Arnett, how are you? That's what Aaron does.
I know.
He just sits back.
He
just sits back and he just waits.
He's a creeper.
He just waits. And then all of a sudden, oh, yeah, here's an opportunity. Thanks, Aaron. I love it, buddy. I love it. Curly Bill, wait till you see what these guys use for nail polish. Glistening in the light. Oh, yeah, buddy. Creeper. What? The sound of the rain is making me sleepy. 10:15 p.m. here. Right on, Ozzy. It is a great feeling. It is a great sound. Right? Especially when you haven't heard it a whole lot through the summer and through the fall. I would go to the Woodhull with you tomorrow. I have to go to a funeral tomorrow. Oh, Joey Gordon. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Headed to the deer stand in the morning, Johnny says. The carnage will be epic. Trying to offset this socialist agenda we have been living under. Yes, Johnny. Everything you can do. AA Ron. You covered up in work right now? I need a 2511. Yeah. Look at that. Huh? Yeah. Thank you, Cornbread. Thank you very much for that, buddy. Hear that, Johnny? Good luck, Johnny. I just borrowed nail polish from my Chevy. Oh, John Hudson. Here we go. Wait for it. Cornbread, I'm pretty busy. About a month turnaround. That makes me happy. That makes me happy.
That one's just busy.
Hmm?
That one's just busy.
Yep. Yep, the old lynchinator. Lynchination station. Yee-hoo! Get your saw lynchinated today. They're wicked. Wicked, wicked little builds. Thank you, Mr. Hicks. All caps, all night. Andrew Scott, Mr. All Caps, all night. Joey Gordon.
Joey?
Mom up. I'm in timeout again.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joey Gordon.
God damn it. It's not even funny, dude.
Get after it. I'm cutting up elk in the morning.
Lynchinator station.
Lynchination Station. Hey, Aaron. We're getting there.
There's a
Right?
sticker
It's kind
or
of catchy. Lynchination Station.
a shirt.
Goats, driving and listening. Thank you, Goats. I appreciate you, buddy. Hope you're able to drive careful. You're on the road late tonight, buddy.
That is.
Johnny's going hunting tomorrow. That's what I'd really like to. I want to do that. Yeah, Hicks, we got a chat, buddy. Hey, Hicks, did you ever get? Did you ever get the WhatsApp? I don't remember. Did you ever get the WhatsApp situation going on? You got that? Get a lynch. It's a cinch. 500 eye running good there, Taz. That was a big fur. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that saw loves it all. And like I said earlier in the video, the videos to come, that 500 eye, it only gets better.
That's right, Coach.
It gets better. Okay? That was like the first time to the woods with that saw. The only other cutting I'd done was down here. I hadn't had it at higher elevation or anything like that yet up until that point. So I learned a lot that day. I mean a lot that day about that saw. Okay? So in between then and now, it's a big difference, and it's all my part. It's nothing on whatever. It's all operator, right? Learning the saw. So it gets much better. Because old TazMan started listening with his deaf ears and learning with his eyes and seeing things and getting the chain, working on the chain, right? Working on the chain, seeing what it wants, seeing what it likes, what it doesn't like, and carrying on with that, right? Round, square grind, round filed, that kind of stuff. Stock chain? No. Nope. No more stock chain. I don't think I'll ever run a stock chain on that saw ever again. Even if I put a brand new saw on it, I'm gonna file it or I'm gonna grind it. I'm not running a stock chain no more. No. Goat's funeral was today. Oh, buddy. Get your saw lynched. Sorry, Goats. Hicks. I got a new phone. I'll download WhatsApp tonight. Awesome, Hicks. Awesome. Goats. We love you, Goats. Lynchination Station. Johnny Arnett. Okay, folks. Spending a few moments with Rooster. Morning comes early. Love you all. Be safe. Pals.
Bye, Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny. I love you, brother. Good luck in the deer stand tomorrow. I hope you kill a monster.
Shoot it in the face.
Right in the face. Right in its face. Right, Johnny? Go out there with that attitude, brother. Right in your face. Good luck, brother. If it's brown, it's down. If it's flying, it's dying. Yeah. I love you, Johnny Arnett. Rooster, yeah, buddy. Thank you, Joey Gordon. Rooster, hey, buddy. Give old Rooster a big old hug from the Tasmaniacs, will you, Johnny, please? From all of us. All 26 of us, 27, 28 of us that are still here. Good night, Johnny. Good luck tomorrow in the face. How about them Dodgers, goats? Dodgers.
Stupid Dodgers.
Brandon, don't do anything to the three-legged mule. No, he'll just use it for packing out his game meat. Outdoors Pacific Northwest. Hey, Taz, what's up? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you, man. Oh, just, chainsaw chat, chain chat.
Really yucky.
Sharp chain, dull chain. What do you prefer? I'm gonna make. I should put a video out of that. Like the oil situation. The oil topic. You guys like running sharp chain or dull chain? You guys run sharp chain or dull chain? Just to see. Bye, Mama T, Tasman. Love you all. Nothing is safe. I may have a flashback and let the smoke pole eat. I will. Love you all. Thank you, Johnny Arnett. I love you, brother.
Dina.
That kid is something wonderful. Little kid rooster is. Yes, Joey Gordon. Oh, man, I love that kid. He's awesome. Hi, Dana. Good to see you. Sounds like you got our rain getting cold yet. Oh, it's snowing about 3,500 feet, 4,000 feet. Snowed there all day. All day today at 4,500 feet. And at 4,000 feet.
You brought snow in this pickup.
Yeah, there was about 3 inches of snow on the back of my pickup.
Stupid.
The storm is just socked in and just sitting. Okay, we got like 7 minutes. Anybody else want to talk about something in the next 7 minutes? We're going to go in 7 minutes. We'll be at the 2-hour mark. All right? It's Friday evening. Let you guys out of here. Let you go enjoy the rest of your evening. Roll into the weekend, I hope, solid. Right? Spread the word, everybody. Spread the word. Help a friend. Help somebody have a better chainsaw experience by sharpening their chain. Even if you have to go sharpen their chain for them, go sharpen it. Cutting edge of the tooth lasts longer when you install the chain on backwards. That rain is making me sleepy. Just saying. Love that sound. Right, Joey Gordon? It's Saturday lunchtime here. Ish is already into Saturday. Ish and Oz are already into Saturday. How does Saturday look for you guys? Is your weekend starting out great? Did you guys have a good Friday? Yesterday? I hope so. Ooh, future travelers. East Coast Aussie, do you like snowmobiles? I really do like snowmobiles. Cornbread. Awesome chainsaw family. Thank you, Indiana Cornbread. And yes, it is an awesome chainsaw family. And so glad you're part of it. And I'm so glad that you've been here forever. I love it, buddy. I love it when you're here. You have great information, great knowledge, great input, positive thoughts, positive thinking, positive comments, help. I love all of it. Life's too short to run dull chains. Yes! Have to thank Brennan's for doing that. Thank Brennan for doing that for me. He sharpened my chain for me. On the grinder? Does a bear poop in the wood? Absolutely, Dana. Yes, they do. I seen him. Seen him. Later, everyone. I'm done creeping. Have a great weekend, everyone. We love you, Aaron Lynch.
Bye, Aaron.
Best family community on the planet, brother. And you're a big part of it, Hicks. Both of you. Josh and Megan. We love you. Forever. Where did you get that hat? Ruger Farming. Go to my website. Ruger. Go to my website. And look for this. Look for this.
It has information on how to order one.
Information, the ordering information, the price, everything is there. Go check out my website, buddy. It's in my About section of my YouTube channel. Just go to the website, click on it, scroll, see it, buy it, order it up. Help them out. I got to clean up all these leaves tomorrow. Kevin Duff. Only if you see it. Night creeper, Aaron. Where did you get that at?
Didn't you buy 2 more?
Yeah, I sure did. I sure did. We're going to start for the thank you to everybody that's hanging out and has hung out with us this long. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the thumbs up, all the positive comments, all the good laughs, all the good humor, everybody being peaceful. I just love it. I love it here. I do. This is where we belong. No doubt. Click it, add it to my cart, and buy it. Yes. Yep, on the grinder. You and the family have a good weekend, Taz. I'll talk to you later. Right on, outdoors. Dull chain equals dull life. Either that or dull chain equals dead chainsaw. Yeah. Call anytime tomorrow, brother. So stoked to talk to you, buddy. Oh yeah, Hicks. Yeah, buddy. We got some things to talk about, buddy. Awesome things, right? Thank you for the oil talk. I got to go. You bet, Woodchuck. You bet, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the topic. Huh? Yeah, I love that here. Q&A, or just chat about it. You know, everybody, getting different opinions from different parts of the world, right? Different parts of the world have different kinds of oil. You know, Ozdat might not be able to get still oil. So he's running what he can get. You can't say that this is the best oil in the world because we don't know that.
Bye, Dana.
Right? We don't know if this is worth a damn in Australia. It might not be. I don't know what their elevation and their humidity and their altitude and their environment is, you know. I don't know those things. It's got the best. See y'all. Wouldn't want to be y'all. Love y'all. Thank you, Dana. Appreciate you. John and Dana Hudson. Amazing people. Oh, Dana. We need. Do you make sheaths for these? This here's a Gerber multiplier. Do you make sheaths for those? For the Binford multi-tool? My nylon one is getting trashed. Chainsaw chat with TazMan. Ozdat doesn't get cold enough for caster to separate. See? There's great topics, right? Great things to think about. Oh, what? Yes. What? We'll have to get together, Dana. Yeah. I run John Hudson's 1540 straight out of the Detroit. That's awesome. Them old Detroits are hardcore. We had an old Uke at work that had an old Detroit in it. Man, you had to drive that thing. It sounded great, but it wasn't going nowhere. And you get this much snow on the ground, you're done. You ain't moving. Loaded or unloaded, it ain't going nowhere. Going nowhere fast, buddy. Awesome. Thank you, Dana. Appreciate you. All right, everybody. Have a great weekend. Thanks to all the super chatters and to everybody that comes here and comments and supports. And thanks to super chatters. Thanks to all the moderators being horizontal today. We didn't have any super strange goofballs come in. Try to ruin the party. Don't forget to vote. Right, Ozdat? Get out and vote. There, said it. Ruger.
Bye, Ruger.
See you guys and gals. Thanks, Ruger. Great to see you back, buddy. I know it's been a while, but we appreciate you, man. Thanks for thinking of us enough to come and join us for the time here on Friday evening. Russ, all have a great weekend, everyone. Be safe. Yes, you too, Russ. Thank you, Joey Gordon. I appreciate you, brother. Love you all. Thank you. Sorry I was late. It's all good, Hicks. It's all good, buddy. We got some catching up to do tomorrow, buddy. All right? Andrew Scott. Thanks, Tazman. Honorable mention, Mama Taz. Good night, everyone. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Kevin Duff. As always, keep a handle on it, Taz. Anytime, brother. Keep a handle on it. I love that. That is such a great line for an axe handle building crazy man. Yeah, right, Hicks?
Bye-ish.
Definitely looking forward to it. Me too, buddy. Great weekend, y'all. Thank you, Saws. I appreciate you, man.
Bye, Jim.
We love you. We love you. And we hope everything's going good, buddy. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah? Awesome, buddy. We love you. Have a great weekend, my friends. Thank you, Jason Tong. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Ish. Andrew Scott. All caps. All night. I love you, brother. From the start. Yeah. All right, everybody. Love you all. Take care. Be safe. Kevin Maxim, we love you. Placeholder, Majestic Hunter, Warfadale, Phenom. Where's Phenom? Where's Phenom? East Coast Aussie, appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate all the input, all the, just all of it. I love all the information. I love it. Ozdat, I appreciate you, man. Have a great Saturday and a great rest of your weekend.
Kevin Dove said cool hat.
Thanks, Kevin.
Send them to the website.
Website.
How many hats are left, Saz?
Yeah, are they selling some more sauce? Kissy kissy. Oh, thanks, Ozdat. I love it.
Oh my god.
I was kissing an Australian dude. Didn't even know it.
Stop.
Bye.
Bye.
Ruger, I never found it. I never found it, Ruger said. John Hudson and Curly have left the building. Right on. John Hudson, we appreciate you, buddy. Curly Bill, I love you, man. Keep on trucking. I'll get my chapstick.
Oh my god. Stop it.
Could you throw the website up for Ruger?
Yeah, hold on.
I'm gonna hold on till Ruger. Hey, stick around, buddy. We're gonna throw the email up, or we're gonna throw the website. Kenny is my only customer. We're gonna throw the website up.
I guess I could have done that earlier.
Mama Taz is gonna throw the website up here pretty quick. Okay. So hang on, Ruger.
Patience.
You still here, Ruger? Oh, I hope it's the good chapstick, Oz. Hope it's the good stuff. Ruger, that will be awesome. You know what the scariest load to haul? What? What, Curly? Cornbread? Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for throwing out your mixture of what you run. I love that, buddy. To it. Mama Taz, do I need to do another super chat?
Nope. Oh, God, I will beat your ass.
I scrolled through all the hats, but never found that one.
Oh, not in this. It's not in the store. It's on the website.
Yeah, not Tazland. Not Tazland. It's right here.
It's separate.
This right here. It's on the screen in blue right now, buddy. You see it? Yeah, not Tazland.
Well, it,
well, that sends you to Tazland.
is Ruger from Seattle?
Ruger, are you from?
Because I just got a notification. You're
Thank
welcome.
you, sweetheart, Mama.
Why didn't I do that earlier?
Bamboo. Bamboo. Bamboo's hard, right?
Northeast Missouri.
Missouri.
Well, somebody from Seattle went there too.
Oh, awesome.
Because there's only, I don't know how many, what, like 20 left?
Yeah.
And then we'll have some steel ones.
Yeah, if we get these rolling, there'll be more to come.
And other stuff. But
Whew.
we're just trying it out. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, everybody. I love you all. Take care and be safe. TazMan is rolling. Stay tuned. More videos to come. More fun. Just more fun. That's what we do here. All right. Kim Wilson and Healed Heart, we love you. Appreciate you. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you all have a great weekend. Link to the hats would be killer. Links. We'll see what we can do, Saws. If we can do that, just go straight to the... I don't know how to do that. My battery's dying. Say goodnight. Kevin Duff, I love you, brother. Appreciate you. Everything.
Bye.
Keep cutting her, buddy. Stay sharp. And that means your chainsaw chain. Chainsaw.
Goodbye.